What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new TV show review. And today I'm doing my TV show review on Peacemaker Season 2 with no spoilers. So, here are my overall thoughts about the new season of the show. I thought it was so freaking good. I totally enjoyed it since I had a lot of fun watching all of the episodes for the new season. Well, even though I still love the first season since I did start watching that back in 2 months right before the new season streamed on HBO Max. So I love both of the seasons. Well, the new one was so freaking good, just like the first season back in 2022, since I love the good moments and everything else was so great in my opinion. Since again, I still had a fun time watching the second season, just like how I did with the first season, because I still remember how good it was. But yeah, at least I totally enjoyed the new season of the series itself. So I'm glad we get to see John Cena once again as Chris Smith, aka Peacemaker, and he still did a very good job playing as him, just like how he did in the Suicide Squad film from 4 years ago, and even the first season of the show itself. So it is like one of my most favorite live action role of his, since I still remember John Cena did a great job playing as Peacemaker in DC, since I love the quality for him, since I love how he totally know the character just like how he did before. I love the good sense of humor that he has, and everything else for him is just pretty good. So yeah, John Cena really nailed it as Peacemaker, and he is the right man for the job, and I totally love his role for him. And we get to see the return of Vigilante, played by Freddie Storma. So Freddie once again did a very good job playing as Vigilante, just like how he did in the first season. Since I love the funny moments for him, since I love his great sense of humor and everything else for him. So he totally did an outstanding job, just like how he did in the first season of the show. And we get to see Daniela Brooks as Litota. So once again, she still did a good job playing as the character, just like how she did in the first season, since I still have the good quality for her, and everything else that she did for the character was very good as usual. And we get to see the return of Jennifer Holland as Emilia Harcourt. So she still did a good job playing as Emilia in the series, just like how she did in the Suicide Squad film and the first season of the show itself. So yeah, I love the good accents for her, since she totally crushed it as the character, since once again she still did a good job playing as her. And we get to see Steve H once again as John. So I thought he was pretty funny as usual again. So I love Steve H as John right here for the series itself, and even the Suicide Squad film. So yes, still great acting for him. I love the quality for the character, and once again, I love the funny moments for him, which is so freaking great in my opinion. And we get to see Augie Smith again, played by the one and only Robert Patrick. So Robert Patrick did a great job playing as Augie Smith in the show, just like how he did in the first season. So yeah, I love the character for him, and I love the accent for his acting, and everything else is just pretty good right here. And we also get to see some new characters. Well, we get to see like one of the characters making their return from the James Gunn Superman movie, and that is Crossbones, aka Brock Rumlow himself, Frank Grillo. So once again, he still did a good job playing as Rick Flag Sr. in the series, just like how he did in the Superman movie and even the Creature Commandos series. So this is like his third time playing as Rick Flag Sr. for the new DCU franchise. So once again, he did a great job playing as Rick Sr., while I still love him as Crossbones from the MCU, because that's like my most favorite role of his. Well, my most favorite live action role of his is what I meant to say, but he's still freaking crushing in my opinion. And we also get to see Sean Gunn as the new Maximum Lord in the series. Well, only the first episode of the new season. So at least Sean Gunn still did a great job playing as the new Maximum Lord. Like, I honestly love him as Kraglin in the MCU, but him as Maximum Lord is pretty good, since I honestly like the live action look for his maximum award better than Pedro Pascal from the Wonder Woman 84 film from 2020. Well, I still love Pedro Pascal as a great actor since I love him as Mando and Mr. Fantastic, but him as Maximum Award is kind of cheesy to me, but at least Sean Gunn was perfect as the new Maximum Award for the new DCU. And I'm glad we get to see the return of Eagly in the series. So I love the good moments for Eagly since I love the cute, adorable scenes between him and Peacemaker. So yeah, I totally dig everything else from that since I love like the good scenes with Eagly for the series itself. So yeah, very great cast members for the series itself as usual. And yeah, the quality was still good in my opinion. I love the action sequence in all the episodes. So you do get like a total of 8 episodes. That's the same amount as the first season for this show itself. But I know I said this before a lot of times, especially in my MCU TV show reviews, but I still wish they could make more than 8 episodes. Well, I get it. This is just how the whole thing is, but still, I wanted to see more than 8 episodes. But at least James Gunn totally crushed the quality and everything else for all of the episodes since I totally dig his writing for the good scenes with the characters right here for the second season of Peacemaker. And I love the fight scenes as usual because, once again, I'm still a sucker for those. And I won't spoil a thing just in case if you guys haven't seen some of the episodes or finished the entire series. Well, I still enjoyed the 8th and final episode that already streamed on HBO Max last Thursday. So I totally had a fun time watching that, and I honestly dig everything else. So the series itself already streamed on HBO Max on August 21st, 2025. So that was 2 months ago. So yeah, at least I already finished watching the first season just in time so I could be prepared for the second season. So I love like the continuation for the new looks for the DCU for the series itself since I love how the whole thing is for the series itself with the new DC era. And I'm glad we get to see like the other characters like Hawk Girl and the new Green Lantern that already made their returns from the Superman movies. So they only showed up in just one episode, just like the same thing with Maximum Lord right here. So at least I still did the quality for those characters since I still remember how good it was. And I also love the emotional plot twist right here for one of the episodes. I don't want to spoil a thing just in case if you guys haven't seen this series as I mentioned earlier, like a second ago or so. But still, at least I totally dig everything else right here. And I love the funny moments with Vigilante since I still love the funny moments from the first season with him between Peacemaker and some of the other characters. But in the new season, I just love the new funny moments for one of the episodes for the second season because I honestly dig those a lot more. But at least I still dig the good scenes from the first season. But those funny scenes totally cracked me up because once again, I still love Vigilante's good sense of humor since I love the funny moments for him. And same thing with John too. So yeah, I love the funny moments for both of those characters for the series itself. And I still love the cool scenes right here with Peacemaker on his peace cycle, since I love the name of his motorcycle that we get to see in the trailers for the new season. So yeah, I love the good action sequence right here. I love like the dimensional scenes. It gives me like the multiverse vibes right here. And I also love the soundtracks for the new season, especially the Oh Lord song by Foxy Shazam, and that is for the new theme song for the new season 2 intro. Well, I honestly love the old intro with the Do You Wanna Taste It song for the old intro from the first season because I thought that was one hell of a show right here. But still, I love both of the intros. And even though I love the Foxy Shazam song, which is the Oh Lord song, which is the new theme song for the second season that we get to see for the intros for all 8 episodes, and I totally dig it. So yeah, that was just pretty awesome in my opinion. I love the new theme song right here. And I love the Somebody Special song from the 8th and final episode, the beginning of it. So yeah, very great soundtracks. It looks like James Gunn is cooking up with all these songs right here because Every time I listen to like one of those old songs based off of the 80s or 90s or even like some of the 2000s looks, it gives me Guardians of the Galaxy vibes because how the songs are, because it gives me that Awesome Mix Volume 1, 2, and 3 soundtrack base, because I still love the soundtrack look for all the episodes and for the season itself, the second season, especially like the ones from the first season too. So yeah, very great soundtracks in my opinion, especially the Oh Lord song by Foxy Shazam is what I mentioned already. And even the Somebody Special song too. So I was like, I wanted to listen to those songs all over again because they're so freaking cool in my opinion. So yeah, I totally jam out to some of the songs right here, especially those two songs as I mentioned before. And yeah, I still have the eagly shots as I mentioned. So yeah, everything for the second season of Peacemaker was so good in my opinion. So I love like the cool scenes, especially the fight scenes. That's why I mentioned earlier. But once again, I don't want to spoil a thing, just in case if you guys haven't seen the full season of Peacemaker. So, or just some of the episodes for the second season. But still, at least yeah, I love the cool moments. I love the emotional twist that James Gunn added for one of the other episodes for the second season for the lineup itself. And I love like the new look for the continuation that he's doing for the DCU. So yeah, at least I totally dig everything else for the new season for the show itself. And I hope they can make a third season in the future because I would love for them to make a third season in the future. Like after one of the new movies released for the DCU, especially like the second Superman film that's coming out in 2 years, which is the Man of Tomorrow film that's coming out in 2027. But still, wanted to know like what happens next right here for the Peacemaker series. So hopefully they will do like a third season because I would love for that to happen in the future with the whole continuation for the new DCU Gods and Monsters franchise from James Gunn. So yeah, once again, James still nailed everything else with the writing for the good moments and the emotional plot twist for all the characters right here. Well, I still don't want to spoil it just in case, but it was still pretty good in my opinion. So I totally enjoyed all eight of the episodes is what I meant to say. Well, I did talk a little silly. I do apologize about that. But still, at least they were so freaking fun, in my opinion. And I just totally dig everything else already. So, yeah, I still dig all the good moments and everything else for the series itself since they were so freaking great in my opinion. And yeah, I just totally dig everything else for the show itself. So I don't have like anything else to say about it. Why I still remember the second season was awesome, but again, I still enjoyed the first season. Well, I love them both because I still remember how good they both are in the lineup itself. So yeah, I can't wait to see the rest of the future for Peacemaker. And again, I hope they could do like a third season in the future after like one of the new DCU movies is coming out, especially like the Man of Tomorrow film that's coming out in 2027, which is in 2 years, is what I meant to say. But still, at least I totally dig everything else for the new Peacemaker season since season 2 was a lot of fun, just like the first season. And yeah, it was just so freaking awesome. So I don't have anything else to say about the second season of the show. I just thought I had a really fun time with it and it's just so freaking amazing in my opinion. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. That's just my whole review for Peacemaker season 2. It was still freaking amazing as I mentioned. So yeah, I just totally dig it. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you later.